If you're on the lookout for a great new show to help teach you about business, check out the Hustle Daily Show, brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network, the audio destination for business builders. The Hustle Daily Show is your daily dose of business, tech, news, and original stories to keep you in the loop on what's trending in business. Just like here, it's a daily podcast on which their team of writers break down the biggest business headlines in 10 minutes or less and explain why you should care about them. They'll also do deep dives on topics like a man who won the lottery 14 times and why it's nearly impossible to buy an original Bob Ross painting. I checked out a few episodes of the Hustle Daily Show, and to me, it was quick, educational, and feels like the perfect show to pair with OWD. So search for the Hustle Daily Show in your favorite podcast app, like the one you're using right now. You'll be glad you did.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1196, Creating the Elegance of Simplicity and Focus in Your Workday, by Babuta of ZenHabits.net. And I am Dan, I'm your host here, and welcome back to Optimal Work Daily, where I read to you every single day, including weekends and holidays, from these great blogs on work, productivity, entrepreneurship, and a whole lot more. And now let's get right to it as we hear from one of our regular authors, Babuta, and optimize your life. Creating the Elegance of Simplicity and Focus in Your Workday, by Babuta of ZenHabits.net. Our days can feel like a crazy sea of distraction, stress, busyness, and overwhelm. We can get lost in that sea, and it's hard to figure out how to find mindfulness and focus in the middle of it all. The answer, I've repeatedly found, is in the pure elegance of simplicity. Simplify to find focus. Simplify to find peace. Simplify to find a way through the sea of chaos. Let's look at some things you can do today to create the elegance of simplicity and focus in your life. Simplify to clear distractions. The distraction of multitasking and technology can be hard to overcome, but it drains away our mindfulness, effectiveness, and life energy. So let's do something about it. Let's start with the phone. I recently decided to go minimalist with my iPhone. Throw it away, you might suggest. And I simplified a few things. 1, I put all apps into one folder. I call mine Uncertainty to remind me that everything lives in uncertainty. 2, keep the dock and home screen clear. No tempting apps to click on. Instead, I use the search function to open an app, requiring myself to type in the name, which makes me think about what I'm doing. 3, shut off almost all notifications. And 4, choose a simple and beautiful background to remind me to be mindful when using the phone. Let's move on to the computer, which has some similar steps. These instructions are for a Mac, but Windows or Linux users could use similar ideas. 1, clear your desktop. Put all files into one folder or several. Put a nice wallpaper in the background. 2, clear the dock. Instead, use a search app to open apps, such as Alfred, Spotlight, or Launchbar. 3, turn off most notifications. And 4, single task. Close all apps but the ones you're using. And now let's talk about the browser. I use Chrome, but you could find similar things for whatever you use. 1, single tab. Close everything else. If it's important, throw it into a read later service, bookmark it, or put it into your to-do manager. 2, close your email program. When you open it, open with intention and clear out the inbox as much as you can. Then close it. And 3, use the Momentum add-on to keep yourself focused and mindful. I like single-tasking apps at full screen, like OmWriter, when I'm writing or doing other work outside of the browser. Outside of the phone and computer, I like to keep a notebook of my tasks for the day, bullet journal style, and I keep my desk as clear as possible. Simplifying your physical and digital workspaces will help you be less distracted and more able to focus on a single task. Simplify your intention and focus. As much as possible, it's best to focus on a single task at a time with intention. That means instead of constantly switching around, which is the default mode for many of us, it's best to pick one thing and set aside some time, 10 minutes, half an hour, etc., to focus on just that thing. If it's important enough to take up your attention and time, it's important enough to give it the space for complete focus. When you clear everything aside, before you dive full bore into the task, ask yourself, what is my intention here? If it's to help your team, help your client, help your family, help yourself have a better life, it will help you connect your task to something meaningful. Perhaps the intention is just to learn to focus better. Maybe it's to push into discomfort and uncertainty. Maybe it's to be mindful and joyful as you work. Whatever your intention, set it consciously. Then get started with focus. Don't let yourself do anything else, even if you feel the urge to switch. At least for 10 minutes. Simplify by setting intention and keeping your focus on one thing at a time as much as you're able. This is a practice, which means you won't be perfect at it, but daily practice helps you get better. The elegance of simplicity. As you narrow your focus on fewer things, simplify your workspace so that there are fewer distractions, and practice single-minded focus with intention, things start to change. It's like the reverse of how the distraction of technology and social media changes our brains. Our brains seem to become calmer, more at peace, when we find joy in the elegance of simplicity. It's the elegance of nothing but you, your meditation cushion, and your breath. There is nothing to distract you from the single-minded practice of being here in this moment, practicing with groundlessness. It's the elegance of nothing but you and your yoga mat, as you sink into child's pose and then start a sun salutation. Nothing to distract you from the single-minded practice of being with your breath and movement. It's the elegance of nothing but you and your notebook as you journal or sketch. The elegance of you and nature as you head out for a morning run. The elegance of you and the barbell, the kettlebell, or the hill that you're tackling. It's the pure elegance of simplicity, and it is found in the paring down. You just listened to the post titled, Creating the Elegance of Simplicity and Focus in Your Workday by Babuta of zenhabits.net. You want consistency and quality, but you also want variety and freshness. If you run a business, you want it all. With nuts.com, you can get so many different delicious snacks and ingredients and know that they will consistently exceed your expectations. Nuts.com is your one-stop shop for the highest quality foods for business. They offer delicious office snacks, corporate gifts, and wholesale ingredients. And over 50,000 companies choose nuts.com for their business needs, from offices to hotels to restaurants and retail stores. And we've even loved their product as remote workers. Nuts.com has sent us plenty of snacks that keep us energized and focused so we can deliver the best work that we can. Nuts.com makes ordering for your business quick and easy. Right now, Nuts.com is offering new business customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders of $125 or more at nuts.com/OWD. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/OWD. You'll get that free gift and free shipping when you spend $125 or more. That's nuts.com/OWD. Your business is buried in manual work, taking forever to close the books. If this is you, consider three numbers: 37,000, 25, 1. 37,000. That's the number of businesses which have upgraded to NetSuite by Oracle. 25. NetSuite turns 25 this year. That's 25 years of helping businesses do more with less, close their books in days, not weeks, and drive down costs. And 1, because your business is one of a kind. So you get a customized solution for all of your KPIs in one efficient system with one source of truth. Manage risk, get reliable forecasts, and improve margins. NetSuite is giving you the power of having all your information in one place, helping you to make better, more driven decisions as a business owner. Everything you need to grow, all in one place. And you really can't put a price on the power and efficiency that comes with having all of your processes streamlined like this. This is truly an unprecedented offer. Right now, download NetSuite's popular KPI checklist, designed to give you consistently excellent performance absolutely free at netsuite.com/startup. That's netsuite.com/startup to get your own KPI checklist. netsuite.com/startup. And thank you to Leo, whose site, Zen Habits, is all about finding simplicity and mindfulness in the daily chaos of our lives. It's about clearing that clutter so we can focus on what's important, create something amazing, and find happiness. It has over 1 million readers and was named one of the top 25 blogs by Time magazine. And if you enjoy Leo's work, you should definitely check out our other shows where we narrate more of his content since he writes about so many different subjects. You can find all of those shows by searching for Optimal Living Daily wherever you get your audio, and then hit subscribe or follow in your podcast app to get those new episodes every single day, or come by oldpodcast.com, that's oldpodcast.com, to see all the shows that we've got, plus a lot more content. But that is going to do it for me today. Hope you enjoyed the post from Leo and that you're having a great day out there. And I will see you back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.